bombing down the left for City straight away. Faced up by Ince. Oh, and he actually hit Walker. He's just managed to thread that ball through. Wide by Nunes to Grealish, and he'll head for the dead ball line here. Just in competition. Oh, that's short. And mancity was onto that in a flash. Back for Grealish. Now Doku took it well, took it beautifully. Jeremy Doku opens the scoring inside 5 minutes. And I'm afraid to say that Watford are the authors of their own downfall there. You wondered if they might have got away with it. City had other ideas.
And that's the danger. You're moving the ball around. City are excellent on the press. They know what's coming. They let a particular person have the ball. They have little traps and triggers. When the press comes, short pass, mancity does very, very well. Just pinching the ball. And then they calm in the ball
up to Bar. 4 Watford players up in this attack. Ken Sema was lurking, the goal scorer. Shaped to go one way, went the other, and it's his ball in. Doku. Lovely ball in.
Doku will give and goes with the run here. He points, knows where he wants it. mancity just behind him, tries to...
We're up front to do that, and it's paid off for them here. As Bar advances.
John Stones in that role there, stepping forward. We'll talk a little bit later about the position for somebody to fill with the absence of Rodri. He's got the ability to pass it.
That's a good try. This could be a kick-start for him.
I think what he's got, hasn't he? He's got that determination to get into forward air.
Couldn't smuggle it back to mancity, but Rico Lewis will try and keep it in. Back to mancity. Doku wins it back. Foden trying a... Lewis has squeezed it through to Foden.
We've playing through the summer. He's missed a couple of games, but when he gets into these positions...
Taking on young Braithwaite. Well, that's superb forward play, or was it a foul?
Well, he gets into position here. It's just whether the arm comes out. And I think when you look at it, I think there was a smile by Bar, but it's that one. You don't really see it in that finish right across Ortega, who's very good in those situations. Maybe that straightened arm convinced the referee.
Beautifully through to mancity. Grealish. Couldn't Jones to Grealish. Oh, he's done well against Ebosele there.
City scored by number 11, Doku. City scored by.
Já foi. O Real.
City scored by number 11.
O Watford. Muitos craques a jogar. Grealish. E hoje até puseram o tudo a jogar. Mateus.
Mikel Arteta hits back at Man City complaints with strong 5-word message. Mikel Arteta pointed to the brief period when Man City were down to 10 men as evidence that Pep Guardiola's side know all about controlling the game in moments of adversity. As row over Sunday's fiery draw rumbles on, Mikel Arteta has hit back at Manchester City's dark arts complaints by claiming he has all the information about the champion's own methods. The Arsenal manager served as Pep Guardiola's assistant for 3.5 seasons and yesterday hinted at the need to choose his words carefully because of past relationships, yet after a quartet of City stars slammed his team for their game management in Sunday's fiery 2-2 draw, Arteta said, "I have been worked there before. I was there for 4 years. I have all the information, so I know, believe me." Arteta was upset by criticism of his tactical approach when going down to 10 men following Leandro Trossard's red card. And he pointed to City looking to kill the intensity of the game when waiting to introduce Mateo Kovacic for injured Rodri as an example of City's own ability to manage the game, with Arsenal given a brief numerical advantage. Ilkay Gundogan cynically fouled Thomas Partey before Bernardo Silva shielded the ball from Trossard, so a quick free kick could not be taken. And Arteta said, "We had to play the game that we had to play. The first 10-15 minutes, we couldn't with 11 versus 11. Then we got much better. Then we were thrown in a very different context and did what every team does. They played 30 seconds with 10 men. Look what they did for 30 seconds. It's normal what they did. We had to do it in a different way." For Arsenal players required medical attention during the second half, prompting City's complaints, but Arteta said that one of his stars, whom he refused to name, could face a spell on the sidelines, while his lineup for Wednesday night's Carabao Cup tie against Bolton will show if they were faking injury. Goalkeeper David Raya is among the doubts because of a thigh issue, meaning a potential debut for 16-year-old Jack Porter. Second-choice keeper Neto is cup-tied, having featured in the previous round for Bournemouth. If a player is faking something, that means he will carry on and be involved in the squad and play, Arteta said. Pep Guardiola confirms crushing Rodri injury blow as Man City pin hopes on final tests. Pep Guardiola insists Manchester City will have a good season despite the big blow of losing Rodri for a long time with injury. Manchester City are waiting for final tests to confirm how long Rodri will be out for, with Pep Guardiola revealing there is some confusion among doctors over the extent of his knee injury. However, the influential midfielder will require surgery and will be out for a long time, Guardiola has confirmed. Rodri was injured early in City's win over Arsenal on Sunday, twisting his knee as he prepared to attack a corner. Guardiola said Rodri will be a huge miss for City, but vowed to find a solution just like they did when Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne were sidelined last season. Still, we don't have the definitive diagnosis, but he will be out for a long time. While Guardiola said, before offering hope on a shorter layoff than initially feared. But there are some opinions that maybe it will be less than we expected. Unfortunately, he was injured, but right now I couldn't tell you. We are waiting for the last phone calls from him and the doctors for what definitely he has and the type of surgery he has to get. He's okay. He's strong, sad of course, and waiting for the final decision of what he has to do. We don't want it, but we will still have a good season. Guardiola views Rodri as irreplaceable and reiterated his belief that he is the best midfielder in the world, but the City chief insisted he is up for the challenge of finding a system that covers the absence of the Spaniard, even if it will take more than one player. I expect a lot from my players, and I have a duty to find a solution, even if Rodri is irreplaceable, he Saw it when a team doesn't play with the best midfielder in the world for a long time. It is a big blow. But it's football. It happens. And it is my duty to find a solution, be competitive as we have been for many years, and be there. Be a problem for our opponents. Yes, he's irreplaceable, but I will find a solution. There is an alternative. We will do it. When you have one player who is irreplaceable, as a team we have to find a solution. Last season, we were 3 months without Erling, 5 months without Kevin, and we found solutions.